do against Galacticos. This is his debut. Always Ha was playing in Moon Studio tournaments. I'm curious to see what this guy can give us. Enchantress getting gone on Zorain. Does have the poison attack. The Monkey King is jumping in. Does he really want to do this? He doesn't have points in Jingo Mastery. They will turn around on him, and without the Orb of Venom on the Earth Spirit, they really won't commit. Top lane, the Sand King getting quite low. Hirschgi has the Cold Embrace. He won't really be taking that much damage. This was with Grimstroke being level 1. When he hits level 2, Marvel is going to be in a ton of trouble. In Yangon's favor, AM also getting a bit more in terms of experience. Just second bottom lane, Viper falling low. He's getting slowed down, has a Fairy Fire, turns around on the X 1, 2, 3. The Monkey King will die. Zorain, he could have escaped this. He actually turns around and wants to dish out the damage on Ace. Maybe Skillay can finish him off, but with the Nature's Attendants, that's not going to be possible. They get the first kill. Ace is trying to unblock the camp himself. Marvel gets the stun, and they almost bring down the anti-mage. Would be a disaster. Splinter Blast, not gonna connect. The PH in some trouble, doesn't have the mana for a blink. Marvel is still coming in. The Burrow Strike is ready, but a beautiful slow. It will prevent it. Young PH even uses the counter spell, but it wasn't needed given that Marvel's stun was way too short. Only a level 1 Burrow Strike will not be enough to catch the AM. So, 3-2. In terms of kills, Enchantress getting gone on. Zorain is doing a ton of damage. Oh, the Monkey King has the Wukong's command. He turns around. Zorain not really taking that much damage. X1 to 3 is not that strong. Viper Strike will connect. He does have a TP out, but Skillay has it all. So this is looking like one dead Monkey King. Zorain though goes in, and the Monkey Warriors will prevent the Monkey King from dying first, but in the end, he does go down. On the top lane, there's some action, so it's as much as it was quiet for the past 3 minutes, now it has started to erupt. Guys had to take care of something. He's seeing a smoke. It's never light. Onto the high ground, they are seeing the TA. They see the Enchantress, but running into a trap. I'm not sure that that's the best possible way. They go with the Magnetize and the Inkswell, which doesn't connect. Axlight does have the Arena, and this should be enough for Sanctity to fall. They have more than enough overtime damage, even with the roll not connecting and them being right on top of the enemy trap. They're still able to bring down the TA. They completely ignore the Enchantress and just go for the bigger kill. One getting gone on. He's running into a trap. Now, Arena being used. Enchantress, she's looking quite dead. They have the Winter's Curse, will use it on the Earth Spirit. He's taking some solid damage, but will it be enough for him to die? The Wukong's command not being used, but the Magnetize goes out. Skillay, he's still fighting. X1, 2, 3 now, in some trouble. They're gonna buy back with the Earth Spirit, but that's gonna be a long-ass TP. Can he get into the trees? Not really. Will stay inside of his ring and die with his Monkey King warriors, who won't be able to protect the king now. X Neverlight gets a double kill with a nice connection of the Arena, and now the spear through the heart of the king will end his life as well. Sanctity, what is he getting delivered? It's the full Dragon Lance, so that's gonna be the kill the TA. That's the most farmed hero in Lilgun. They've had quite a lot of success with this hero now in the mid lane. We're seeing the Grimstroke in some trouble. They're gonna go in with the Winter's Curse, but use the Epicenter meanwhile as well. Grimstroke will die. Skillay might be in some trouble as well. He's pretty tanky. The Boundless Strike does connect, but the Spear doesn't. They go with the follow-up stun, and now 2 rings, 2 arenas to be frank, and the one that's gonna be better and stronger this time around will be the Wukong's command. Will that be the case in the continuation of the game? We'll see, but at least at this point, the Monkey King will be useful there, getting a lot of health towards his team. And actually, he finished off the Maelstrom, so the farming potential of the Monkey King is quite great. He died 5 times in this game and is still only 1,000 behind the AM. This should start to increase, though. We all know how fast Young PH can farm, and then worse if they hadn't been pushing the side lanes. Hirschgi, he will show himself. He's looking quite dead right now. The sounds will be there. They see him perfectly, and the jump in from the AM with the stun from the Inkswell, they'll get an easy kill and just improve the AM's farm even better with that nice influx of 265 gold. Give me that fatter range creep, please. they'll get it, no problem. Skill A is positioning, he's being very aggressive, turns around on the TA, has the slow, but actually misses it. The arena will connect though, but a spear, nicely done by the Enchantress. DD from Sanctity, they jump in with the epicenter, so much damage being done, and now they turn around on Zorain. We already talked about how susceptible he is to physical damage, and the TA destroys him. X Neverlight trying to get away from this one, and he'll go for the TP out, allowing himself to survive, but the rest of it, the pack will go down. The spear not connecting on the TA, beautifully done by the Enchantress, eating that one for his teammate, and actually surviving. He missed all of the spells on the TA, that cost them their lives. Also Sanctity having that DD. X123 staying in the trees. He finally has the Black King bar, so his Jingo Masters could come and play. They're all, both of the teams wanting to go in, but the ones that have a BKB are actually Lilgun. X123 is gonna get a lot of the timer removed just with the Viper Strike. Marvel thinking about the ulti, but a beautiful double silence, and now the arena on Hirschki, you'll not get a spell off. Sand King, he wants a turnaround, he goes for the air sprint, but that's a very tanky support that you will not be able to bring down. Now Marvel in so much trouble with the AM being here. Where's your mana, bro? Dixwell does connect, and he's staying there in place for Zorain to finish. Skill A going for more. They catch the Monkey King. Beautifully done by X Neverlight. And now they'll get a bonus as well. They'll destroy him with the Mana Void, with Skill A, finding Ace as well. They're falling down one by one, not being able to do anything. And the Spear and the God's Rebuke will finish off the little Enchantress. 4 of her legs getting broken down, and she'll not be getting up for 30 seconds at least. What a play from Yangon. They want to prevent this from happening, but Young PH already gets a Roche. That's on the back of that DD, and now this is a big problem. Lilgun, a lot of their lineup relies on the TA getting that Roche, or at least defending the Roche bit. But I'm gonna be finding anyone. Skill A to find someone. They get the Enchantress. Oh, what is the Monkey King doing? He jumps in. He wants to die with his teammate, and his wish will come true. What were you thinking? That was a full four. Well, I was about to say full 4-man smoke, but then I remembered there's 5 players on a Dota team. Yeah, guys, I can't really cast the Southeast Asia qualifiers given that I'm casting this tournament. I think they overlap, but I'm not 100% certain. What was that stun from the Sand King? What a mistake. The Inkswell connects on him in the backlines. though. The Airsprint will get slapped by the AM. Please don't kill me, my friend. We have been good since the childhood, and it seems the AM will allow him to live, but the Ace will not be, because the impetus shot across the map will do so much damage. X Neverlight is still going in for it. He'll get the spear onto the TA, not using the BKB just yet. There's the BKB to remove the silence, and now they'll let him live. You can go with your little 9-second BKB and do absolutely nothing. Still, the Aegis up on AM for another minute and a half, and this TA at this point is tickling him. He has a ton of armor, he has the Heaven's Halberd as well, and without the Monkey King bar, the TA has no hope in hell to do any kind of significant damage to Young PH. It's so much space for him. Zorain might be in some trouble. We'll slow down. Here comes the Sand King. They're trying to get the kill. He does have the Force Staff. Zorain getting out. The rest of Yangon are coming in. Stun from Marvel will not connect. Zorain juking around the trees will not get found by the Scorpion. Either get the O's on the TA. Get caught in the arena, but he can still get out of this one. Actually, not really that easily, because he doesn't have a BKB anymore. The Winter's Curse is not ready. Young PH is expecting it. Where's the vision? He's dying inside of the Nether Toxin. Another Cold Embrace, and now the stun on the AM. He will die the once, but without the TA, how do you kill him one more time? That's just the Aegis. Marvel in some trouble. They still don't have vision. What are you doing? The supports of Yangon are really dropping the ball. Still, the Young PH is going in, the stun will be there. Impetus shots are starting to hurt. He goes with the Mana Void. The supports are getting quite low. He's not stopping, and they'll finish off the Winter Wyvern with the Spirit Vessel. Nicely done there without a lot of committal from anyone else than Young PH. And I'm scratching in my head right now. I'm pretty sure you cannot hear it. X123 is in the enemy jungle. So they'll call GG. Lilgun really have nothing more to give in this game. The Monkey King doesn't want to do anything with the fights, and I'm not sure if X123 was mad at his team. That in a wrong way, you know, and then you just click on the hero and it still doesn't connect. That does happen. So if you guys do play Dota, you've probably experienced it, and they're like, the game lied to me, but it's just that your camera wasn't positioned nicely enough. Oh, Zorin gets the stun there onto Hirschgi, the stun ace as well. It will secure the rune for them. So Yangon Galacticos, they get 3 runes despite the early smoke from the enemies, but Lun getting brought down. Sanctity finishes off the kill there with a slow from the Battle Hunger and the Gale. They managed to finish him off. One healing salve left. Would probably like to save that one for when young PH does get low. Bottom lane, Zorin going in for Marvel. Doesn't have the stun, actually doesn't have the mana for it. Not using the mango right now. Top lane, the Lion falling low, but they turn around on Ace. They have the Orb of Venom. Boundless Strike gets them the kill. Sanctity, he wants to kill Lun yet again. Will he be able to do so? Now, not for now. The Battle Hunger keeping him low, and he might actually die to it, but Sanctity falling down low himself. He does have the Wind Lace. Will it be enough to outrun the Monkey King, who has the boots? Not really. The boots and the Orb of Venom will get him the kill, and Lun even survives that level 1 Battle Hunger and gets a full salve going his way, so he'll be quite healthy to continue laning here. Just not that much mana on him. Sand King, though, getting gone on. They have the Avatos combo. Will try to stop the Tiny. He gets the toss, and Zorin does get brought down. S.E.A trying to get a return kill, but Hirschgi is way too tanky to be falling down. The Tiny has too much HP. Now S.E.A could be in some trouble as well. One more hit for Marvel, and he'll get this one. Gale, not enough mana, but he has the urn, and he gets a double right now, diving a little bit, and even has the urn charges to keep himself healthy. Actually, will just kill himself inside of the tower, and no experience will be gained there from Zorin. So that guy will be back into the lane on the big camp, just stacking the Ancients. That will increase his farm quite a lot. Invoker getting caught, the first Doom of the game being used. TP from the line, maybe they can get the deny, not gonna happen there. The Scorched Earth and the damage from the Doom getting the kill. External Light coming in as well as Zorin. That could be a double stun if he wants to go for it. The double stun on the supports though. Can they kill the Tiny before the Inkswell comes out? And now the Epicenter not even gonna be used. Ace stops him from it, but it wasn't even necessary. X Never Light gets a double kill there. And the first Doom, it might have gotten them an Invoker, but it forces 2 of their supports to just lose their lives. Sure, smoke from Lilgun. They have a Blink Dagger on X1 to 3. The Tiny is coming in as well to maybe steal a kill and get himself closer to the Blink. Another smoke is coming out from Yangon, so we're gonna have to follow the adventures of both teams. Sanctity could be in some trouble, but he's under the tower. That's a very tanky hero. Do you really want to commit for him? They go in with the stun. They have the Epicenter as well. Lun goes in, the finger, the stun, the Epicenter, and they get the kill. Meanwhile, Monkey King, he does manage to survive this one, and the TPs are coming in. A double Doom can come out right now, and there it is. The 2 supports, they have no chances, or do they? Because the Wukong's commander is covering for them. They will finish off the line, and Invoker in some trouble as well. The Avatar's combo, Hirschgi does a lot, but he loses his life in the meantime. Now X1 to 3 getting chased down, has the blink and gets himself to safety. The Venomancer coming in, S.E.A will drop to the Doom damage, so double kill for X1 to 3. Marvel comes in, but that's not the spot that you want to be in. He'll get decimated by the side of Yangon, and X Never Light, he's going for more. X1 to 3, you might have been able to blink out earlier, but this time around you're going nowhere. Where is someone to assist him? At least he'll get the bounty runes, but look at the damage. Where's your armor? You don't have it. And X Never Light kicks his head in. This Doom, he kicked a little too late, and in the mid lane, Tiny getting dropped down quite easily. Smashed again. X Never Light continuing to dish out the hurt on these heroes. The 3s, the mid lane does have the Thunderclap. Bristleback, not that much mana, but Lun is in the vicinity. They're gonna see the Doom there in the tree line, but he gets himself away fast enough not to get stunned by the Lion. The finger wasn't there, but we all know how much damage the Bristleback can dish out. He's actually running in on the Bristleback with Marvel here. They might be able to get the kill. The Tornado from the Invoker is not there, but they have the Wukong's commander. Bristleback is still alive. He has his back turned. He has the Doom on himself and will finally fall, but they get a finger on the Doom, and that's how you kill someone instantly and not make them suffer, my friend. Hirschgi in some trouble. He's very close to the Blink Dagger. Doesn't want to die, but the Monkey King taking low, and he will lose his life. Now the dunk on the Lion, and Lilgun managed to take this fight. Hirschgi, he doesn't even die. Natural that you don't have it. Yeah, PH comes in as well. He has the Echo Saber, has the Orb of Corrosion, so the minus armor will be there. But the Venom coming from the side, they see him and they'll go for him with the Epicenter immediately. He has the Force Staff, gets to the wrong side, to be honest, and the Tiny gets brought down as well. That's 2 heroes dead, which should secure the road for them. But the Venom did use the ulti, so this lineup of Yangon will be falling down quite low. The Sand King has been called, but now here comes X Never Light. Where's your call? Where's your armor, my friend? He's already in a minus. Now a double silence and a double Doom. The turnaround will be there, and Sanctity uses the Manta, starts chopping down this Bristleback. The buyback from the Invoker will be way too late to change anything in this engagement. The Venom setting that one up for his team despite, oh, just a second, They still have the vision in the backline. Buyback from the Sand King. They really want to fight here. Going in on the Doom. The young PH Monkey King is doing a ton of damage. The next 1, 2, 3 is looking quite well with the cold snap, keeping him in place. Lun in the backline, just keeping the enemies in place, but he is way too squishy to be doing this. Young PH going in, Avatar's combo will be there. The stun from the Sand King, they'll get the kill. The buyback from the line, really they're committing for this Roche. Young PH gets the kill, but without the Bristleback, the Roche will not fall. That's your main physical damage dealer, your main minus armor. And who gets it? I'm not sure. It seems like it's gonna be the Bristle. Lilgun on the top lane, the only one showing there is the Sand King, very nicely positioned, making sure that the creeps don't get close to the tower, but the Doom is back up. Still, they have a nice Forge Spirit, just scouting out the Doom and making sure that they know exactly what's happening. Lun jumps in, he just wants to force the TPs, and now they will fight on the top lane. He will sacrifice his life for some kills here. Ace will die, so it's gonna be a one for now. Marvel has a force staff to the high ground, and Lilgun do manage to disengage in time, or do they? X Neverlight is still chasing. Same goes for Zorain. The bundle strike, that's connect. Then they have the burrow strike as well. Nice play coming out from Yangon. Galacticos, very nice coordination. Now they all get the Venom ulti on them. Might be in some trouble because the rest of the Lilgun lineup, they're coming from the side. The Tiny is there. They know that Zorain is low. If they get the Avatar's combo, they have the dust and they'll equalize the fight right now. A support and an offlaner have died on both sides. But Zorain and Lion, they've both bought back in the last fight, so they'll be on the sidelines a little bit longer. I guess that's fine for Yangon. Okay, it's gonna turn into level death. If you guys have played Dota for a long time, or just watching Dota for a long time, you remember when Doom had level death. So if the levels are multiplied by 3, the Infernal Blade will do more damage. Now they get a silence on the Sand King. He doesn't have the ults. He's looking quite dead. The stun from the line only on one hero. It's not going to make a difference. You want to come in to assist your teammates so that you can both die together. It's not going to be a problem for us. We can kill all of you. The Doom uses the BKB and finishes him off as well. Now they don't have the Doom, so the Bristleback will be doing the damage, but the Monkey getting caught before the ulti. It's going to get dunked. And now the boss against everyone, but he doesn't really look that fast. He just gets brought down easily by Lilgun, who overwhelm Yangon. Galacticos coming in one by one, not using the Wukong's command there. Maybe the Bristleback and the Monkey could have actually won that fight 2 versus 5, but without the Wukong's command, they'll not be able to do so. Are trying to stay in this one. Really not much from them has been shown. The Agshard, who took that one? Oh, it's gonna be the Grimstroke. Okay, I like this one. If you guys don't know what it is, when the ink swell pops, the target gets healed up. It doesn't matter. It's 40% of the damage. So if you're inside of 5 heroes, you might be actually healed up for your full HP. Oh, they found the fight. They go for the Wukong's command. The Tiny will die, but that's everything being used on him. Axe still has the BKB, and the Aegis uses the Battle Hunger on the line. The Tornado, what was it doing? They go for the Grimstroke. A nice ulti there, and they'll have the double Doom. He doesn't care, even if he dooms himself. That's gonna be the Doom with his own ulti on himself, but it doesn't matter because they're way too strong. Sanctity is now on a Beyond Godlight streak, going for more. Lion, if he hits the call right, that's gonna be another kill going there, but won't be happening. The Grimstroke actually managed to survive that one, even though it looked like he was dead. Even with the Doom getting returned to his owner, X123 doesn't care. With the Paladin Sword, he has more than enough HP to survive this one. And Monkey King gets brought down from the trees. Ace, a perfect usage of the Force Staff. They'll find him and they'll dunk him into the ground. As soon as his HP hits 600, he seems to pretty tanky there. Now the Bristleback is throwing out snots. He's crying and his nose is all runny. Nothing he can do about this. Just mourning his fallen comrades and his inability to do anything to change the flow of the game. They're even with the enemies, but with him, they're in a 23k gold lead. Now Lun in some trouble, will get cold. They have a dust as well. Bam. No, he won't. Oh, we want to see the dunk. Come on. Come on, Jordan. Ah, no. He gets himself to the high ground. Lun TP out. Will get himself out. X Neverlight. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He probably got tossed. And now they see him. He's looking X in the eye. He knows that he's not strong when he's not using the bristles on his back. They'll get the kill easily with X123 claiming that one. Ace never once in this game made a huge mistake. So it was really a team effort. Found the strike on the Venom. He gets a call into the backline. Line just gets annihilated. Even without the mana, he's able to destroy one. Line buys back, but it's a 5 versus 3 scenario. With it might be turning into a 5 versus 2, considering that the Sand King is falling down, but he has a buyback. What a smash across the face over the line, and they'll call GG. Seeing Doom one-shotting their support. They don't want to fight anymore. They'll use the epicenter, but the throne will fall in just a second, and Yangon are aware of this. That's why they're throwing their lives away. Without your base, there's no reason to live. They will survive. Next trying to go for a pull, but Hirschki a little bit too late. Marvel coming a bit too late, but prevent the line from that pull. Mid lane still relatively even. Not much of a difference between the two of them. And bottom lane now, Zorain, when he hits level 3, maybe we're finally gonna be seeing some aggression. But Zorain getting gone on, he has the surge, but it goes down there. X123 gets the kill with the quill spray stacks, and now going for Skilla as well, who has no cogs, 2 more quill sprays. He should be getting the kill. He's falling down, but X123 doesn't want to commit. Stay there, be low, and not be able to do anything. Still with X123 being low as well, I'm not sure how smart of a move that was. He definitely could have killed the Clockwork. The outcome a little bit. Yakko Saber is good for the Bristleback. He does have mana problems naturally. Ace hitting level 5. Top lane. We're seeing an advance of the next assassin. The spike air pace won't come out. Marvel still not level 6, so he can't do that much. Just trying to dish out some damage onto the Morphling. But in the end, the only thing that he will accomplish is getting his magic wand stacks up. Marvel goes to the side. He's actually taking a ton of damage. There's not enough mana on the Morphling to finish the job, but at least they're threatening the life of this Timbersaw, who's continuing to go in. Now they use the sticks. Marvel, I think he overstayed here, and he will get brought down by the right clicks of the Morphling only being level 5. Marvel, a few big mistakes coming out from the whole entirety of Lilgun. Because of that, they'll be in a 1k gold deficit. Sanctity coming in. He gets the silence onto the Morphling, and he gets the kill there. Nicely done. Nice usage of the spells from Sanctity. They finally get something going their way, and a nice clean kill on the most farmed hero on the side of Yangon. Galacticos. Morphling having such a good start is always nice, but look at what's happening. Lilgun are taking the enemy stacks. They've did so well making these ones very, very stacked. The Bristleback Ace getting chased here. He's gonna block the Ancients, but will be losing his life in the process. They push him back, and Skill gets the kill with the damage from the cogs. Immediately they go for a smoke, thinking about killing the Bristleback. 3 points in his passive, so X123 is not an easy hero to kill. They have the arena, they have the wall, they're slowing down, but they miss the spear. Will they have enough damage? X123 is falling low, has 7 1 charges. Maybe he will survive this one. No, not really. Goes into the wall, and they have more than enough HP to go through the Bristleback without putting themselves in any danger. So they'll get the Bristleback finally, and it's a 1k gold lead still. Marvel is trying to posture aggressively, has the Hood of Defiance. Most of the damage on Yangon is magical at this point, but that could change soon with the Morphling getting strong. They get the Yules, but yep, that's how it works. If he used the Timber Chain, he will be getting out. Mars are losing some of his mana. The stun from the Nyx not going to be coming out just yet. They get a nice double stun on the 2 cores here of Lilgun, but they don't really care. These 2 guys will be healing back up to full in just a second. Well, Yangon, they're defending this quite nicely. It's taking a long time for Lilgun to commit onto it. Meanwhile, the Morphling is on the bottom lane, but they'll be able to take down the tower. So much physical damage. They get to connect onto the next assassin with a finger. He might go down without using a single spell. This is a disaster with the Egg falling down. In the backline, Young PH coming just in the nick of time. Zorain, though, falling low. X123 is still alive, and this Sword of Shadows will not kill him. The Timbersaw will be able to clean up the Dark Zeros, so at least they get one going their way. But Yangon Galacticos, a perfect response for them, but only killing the supports is not gonna be that big. They probably wanted more Sanctity. He dodges that spear. Mars doesn't connect it. He will not guess correctly. They're allowed to take it. Marvel doing a good job. Clockwork Rocket not fast enough, and they'll just look at the Roche falling down. The game will slow down. This assassin finding the morph. They get more heroes here. He wants to go for Zorain. Actually misses the stun. Hirschki hasn't been on point with the stuns in this game. Immediately Darts here will go for the Guardian Greaves. Just a 40-second cooldown. They go with the vacuum wall. A nice hook shot onto the 2 of them. Will get the Bristleback inside of the cogs, but he uses the big KP and goes in. Skilla will get his head smashed in, but it's only a position 4. He's immediately gonna buy back. X123 is looking quite dead here, surrounded by a lot of heroes. The Young PH turns into a Timbersaw. Can go for the for the egg right now. Actually, he doesn't want to commit on the bristleback, but a stun from the Nyx Assassin. I just said bad words about him, and he will turn this fight around completely. The coil comes back from cooldown, and now Young PH has to run away. Zorain has the surge to make it happen. What a vacuum there, and he will finish off the Phoenix with it, but Zorain now getting caught. He's gonna have it very soon. The surge trying to run away. He's getting slowed down, but the bristleback doesn't have the mana. With the Clockwork coming back into the fight, they can't fight any longer. And Disc gets popped on the puck. Sanctity probably didn't want to assemble it at that point, but still, maybe he had no choice. Hishki getting two beautiful stuns in these fights and a lot of spells being used in a nice way. In the end, it will end up with a slight victory for the side of Lilgun, killing 3 heroes and the Clockwork buying back while losing 2 of their own. And they really do anything. Hishki is in front of there to block the hookshot, and the Aegis has already been taken. He also takes the Ag Shard. So now coming in, the hairball will come out, but the Timbersaw loses his life. Marvel, he's just dead, but Skill A, look at the damage that the Bristleback is doing now. Uses the BKB, he wants to kill the Lion, will be able to do so before he loses the Aegis. Mars uses the BKB, the Aegis will go down, so they take it down immediately, only losing the 2 supports for it. Are not going to be too mad about this one. Now the Morphling being caught. If he loses his life, it's going to be a disaster. He wants to fight the Nice Vacuum all on 3. They don't have the BKB, but a stun from the Nyx Assassin. Where's the Phoenix? He's in the vicinity, doesn't have the act for 25 seconds, then gets the lead, and Young PH turns into a Nyx Assassin. A beautiful stun on the Bristleback, takes away his mana. Is he really gonna win this fight alone? Young PH, he is winning it for his team. Doesn't have the Manta right now, and the Phoenix is trying to bring down. They have the Dagon as well with the waveform. He gets himself to safety. The spear there, he wanted to catch the puck, but X-Never Light doesn't connect it quite nicely. Still, the Yangon are gonna be more than happy with the outcome of this fight. All 3 of their cores have survived, and they take the Bristleback down twice. He thought he was strong enough, but just wasn't the case. And now the Nyx Assassin, nice spike carapace there. It will prevent him from dying, but in the end, his life will be taken. Do they have a sentry? Not really. They get him onto the high ground, and with a vacuum, they don't need to see him to kill him. Marvel comes in, he wants to die as well. Will get turned into a frog and brought down easily. No chance of surviving. Again, Marvel will make a mistake, and Yangon, they are back in it. Just a second ago, they lost a big team fight. They lost Roach, but Sanctity, he turns it all around by killing the Morphling. That's a really big solo kill, and Sanctity will immediately get hit by his team. Well played, bro. You salvaged that one for us for sure. Back, we all know that this hero can be quite formidable in the late game, but not sure with these items. It's weird. We'll see how well he can play. They get a spear onto the Phoenix. This is a great guy to start off the fight on, and they'll get the kill. He doesn't have the buyback. Sanctity has the A on this. He doesn't use the coil just yet. They're gonna delete one hero. The Mars dies there. Kirschke looking quite dead as well. He's not gonna be able to survive. Dodges the stun from the line, but in the end dies to the Clockwork Cogs. And now they go for Marvel. They're gonna put the banner there. Immortal one. He doesn't look that immortal, especially with Young PH coming in to drown him. And now the only one who has a buyback is gonna be the Nyx Assassin. What a move from Yangon Galacticos, who want to basically force the enemies to the bottom lane, come back to the base, smoke up, and now just off of that, they're taking their axes. The Bristleback will be coming back. They get the coil onto the line and onto the Morphling, but they don't really care. Now the Bristleback is coming in here, maybe finish off the line. He's used the BKB, but now the Nyx Assassin gets annihilated by Young PH, and they'll be able to stun the Bristleback. Still, Young PH, he turns around, he wants to fight this one, and he's actually winning it, but X123 is healing up quite a lot with the Internal Shroud. Actually, not anymore with a Spirit Vessel on him. X123 looking quite dead. He will be able to survive for the time being, trying to dodge the rocket. It's gonna come out, and he won't get the connection there. They're expecting there to be a ward, and that actually was from Yangon. That showed them the movements of the Bristleback, but the Aeon Disc will stay untouched for now. Lan trying to get out of this one. He needs to blink out. Hishki, can he find someone? They found Young PH. He won't be able to get the BKB. Can they burst him down? He uses the BKB, and he turns around with a Satanic. I'm gonna be fooled now, and I'm gonna dish out the hurt to you. The Phoenix Sack onto the high ground, but he immediately turns around. Young PH, he is winning this fight alone. They just didn't have enough burst damage. Where were you? Where were you when he was low? You needed more heroes. You needed more damage. And now Young PH, with him surviving, the rest of the team, they have been untouched. No one even tried to touch them in this fight. And even with so many buybacks, Lilgun will be losing the fight. Yangon Galacticos are in a 10k goal lead right now, and in a 5 versus 3 scenario. That was a perfect jump on the Morphling, but they didn't have enough damage. They tried using everything, even the Dagon, a level 4 Dagon from the puck wasn't enough to take him over the edge, and Young PH with a Satanic and the BKB gets himself back up to full. In more of those, it would definitely give Yangon an easy access to their axes. Hishki staying underneath the tower, he's gonna get protected. Sanctity being scouted by the by the enemies here. They're trying to save the Nyx. Will they be able to do so? He's gotta get the spike carry piece off and the stun on the Morphling, but he still dies in the process. The Morphling will lose the Aegis without the Nyx assassin though. They can't hope to kill him. Now the vacuum wall, only the first one though, but the damage from Marvel, it's insane. X123, he goes in Lund. Can they kill the Lion before their BKBs are out? Yes, they can. Doesn't have the buyback. It's a 4 versus 4 scenario right now, but the Morphling is still alive. He turns around, the puck will silence the puck and delete him. No buybacks on the side of Lilgun. I think it's over for you, but X123 is still alive and he still wants to fight. The egg has been used in the backline. The spear doesn't connect. X123, he turns around and he slaps him to death. Ace in some trouble, gets the dive away. Who's gonna win this one? The battle of the giants, but it seems like the Morphling is way too powerful for this boy. He will get a Lotus Orb on him as well, and the Bristleback can't do anything. The buybacks from Yangon, 5 versus 2 scenario. They can't fight. They can't do it anymore. No stuns for the Morphling, and the Mega Creeps will go into the hands of the Myanmar boys. Everything can work. Here we see a lot of nice info for you guys, or for the caster for sure, given that I thought that Yangon are not gonna win this game, and now they show me we can play anything for sure. Hirschki will get the stun on the Clockwork, but they'll call GG knowing they can't fight anymore. X123 will dish out as much damage as he can, but in the end he'll go down as well as the Warrior buys back, kills the Lion. But it's the only thing that he can do, because Yangon Galacticos, they did force you to tap out, and Lilgun